Hello, Namaste, good evening. Welcome you to all the learners and the students as well as the teachers of English who are teaching the newly designed English course for grade 10. Today I am Mr. Brajman Adhikari is going to talk about the unit 3, that is health and wellness. I think this video will be presentation will be very beneficial to all the English learner students of grade 10. And I am going to present here the 8 dimensions of wellness initially created by Dr. Swarbrick. This concept refers to a holistic approach to health and well-being that encompasses multiple aspects of an individual's life. In order to achieve overall well being, individuals need to address each of these dimensions and maintain a balance between them. By doing so, they can lead a fulfilling life and achieve their full potential. First, physical wellness. This dimension involves maintaining a healthy body through exercise, nutrition, and appropriate health care. The second is social wellness. This dimension involves building positive relationships with others, contributing to the community, and maintaining healthy communication. Third is occupational wellness. This dimension involves finding satisfaction and fulfillment in one's work or chosen career path. Fourth dimension is financial wellness. This dimension involves managing money effectively, having a realistic budget, and planning for the future. Fifth one is environmental wellness. This dimension involves respecting the environment, creating safe and healthy living spaces, and taking action to protect natural resources. Sixth is spiritual wellness. In this dimension involves finding meaning and purpose in life, connecting with one's values and beliefs, and seeking inner peace. Seventh is intellectual wellness. This dimension involves learning new skills, pursuing interests, and engaging in activities that stimulate the mind. Eighth is emotional wellness. This dimension involves managing emotions, being aware of and accepting feelings, and coping effectively with stress. Now I am going to talk about the others. Now you can see, look at the picture and answer these questions. And now I am going to talk about the question answer related with the lesson. Who do you think the woman is? She is a nurse. What is she doing? The nurse is holding a baby in her arms, which could indicate that she is caring for the infant or assisting with medical procedures. Have you ever been to hospital for treatment? How did the hospital staff treat you? Yes, I have been to hospital several times. I went to both private and community hospitals, but the treatment of the hospital staffs were not seen. Some hospital staffs treated me very well, however, some behaved very rudely. Now I am going to talk about the further a letter from a patient. Before starting the other parts of the lesson, I am going to talk or share with you some of the important glossary, it means meanings with their clear definitions. Nightmare, Bhayanak Sapna, a disturbing or frightening dream. Pediatric, Bal Chikitsa, relating to the medical care of children. Fantastic, Ati Ramaylo, extremely good or impressive. Bad mouth, Apman Garnu, to speak negatively or disrespectfully about someone. Trustworthy, Vishwasniya, deserving or able to be trusted. Competent, Yogya, having the necessary ability or skills to do something well. Intravenous, Nasamalagni, relating to the administration of medication or fluids directly into a vein. Further meanings are pediatrician, Bal Chikitsak, a medical doctor who specializes in the care of children. Vantage point, Drishtikon, a position or place that provides a good view or understanding of something. Insensible, asabya, lacking awareness, sensitivity, or understanding. Downright, spasta, completely or absolutely, without any doubt or hesitation. Priority, prathamikta, something that is given more importance or attention than other things. Medications, ausadi, drugs or other substances used to treat medical conditions. Confidenti, Viswasilo, a person with whom one shares private or confidential information. Now I am going to talk about the further glossary deprivation, abhav, the lack or denial of something considered necessary for a person's well being. Refrain, roknu, to avoid doing or saying something. Sloppiness, asafalta, dilopan, a lack of care or attention to detail resulting in a messy or unprofessional outcome. Vulnerable, संवेदनशील, open to harm, attack or emotional distress, dreadful, भयानक, causing fear or terror, extremely unpleasant or shocking, glamorous, आकर्षक, attractive or exciting in a way that is associated with wealth, fashion or celebrity. Instills, Gusaunu, to gradually but firmly establish something in a person's mind or character. In this way, I am going to talk about some of the words are going to be matched with their respective definitions. And here I am going to present directly the answers. First is nightmare. It is going to be matched with the third definition. Nightmare means a very unpleasant or frightening experience. Similarly, the second one is pediatric. It is going to be matched with the fourth definition, that is relating to the medical care of children. Now, the C number is intravenous. It is going to be matched with the definition number 5, that is into or connected to a vein. Now, the fourth D is priority. It is going to be matched with the second one, a thing that is regarded as more important than others. Medications. Number E is going to be matched with the third definitions, and that is treatment using drugs. Now F number is confidenti. It is going to be matched with the ninth definition, that is a person with whom private matters and problems are discussed, that is confidential. Deprivation, number G, is going to be matched with eighth definition, and that is deprivation means the lack of something considered to be a necessity. Now H number is vulnerable and going to be matched with the sixth definition, and that is in need of special care, support, or protection. Now J number I is first dreadful, and it is going to be matched with the seventh definition, that is very bad or unpleasant, that is dreadful. Now similarly, I am going to present the true or false of the lesson. Unit 3, right true for true and yeah, false for false statements. The first one is the sender. The first one is the sender of the letter was happy with the service of the health works. True. B. B is here. The staff of different departments in the hospital had harmonious relations with each other. False. The hospital, now another one is here, the hospital staff were concerned with the requirements of the sick child, that is false statement. The staff of the hospital shared their personal feelings with the writer. True. Number E, the chart was unclear about the patient's gender. True. The author took the mistakes of the health workers normally. False. The writer seems to be more sincere in her duty than the hospital staff, that is true. Now I am going to present the questions here, related questions of the lessons. First question is, what was the nightmare for the author? The author's nightmare was that her 9-week-old baby, only 9-week-old baby, developed an extremely high fever and needed to be admitted to the hospital. Second question is, what do you think the main purpose of this letter is? The main purpose of this letter is to express the author's appreciation for the skilled care their baby received, while also highlighting areas where the hospital staffs could improve to better prioritize patient care and communication. Now the question number C is, what was the nightmare? It was already finished, so I am going to recite the third C number. According to the author, what was the main weaknesses of the hospital staff? Answer is, according to the author, the main weaknesses of the hospital staffs was their tendency to complain about it instead of focusing on the care of the patients. Did the nurses really say, your daughter is not a priority? Why did the author think so? It is not clear whether the nurses actually said, your daughter is not a priority. The author inferred this meaning from the nurses' statements of being busy, which made the author feel like their baby was not a priority. Now, number E, what do the patients and their families expect from the health workers? Patients and their families expect health workers to prioritize their care and effort to restore patients' health first. List the questions that the author was asked frequently in the hospital. The questions that the author was asked frequently in the hospital are: was she premature? Was you or what delivered normally? Here was you is not there. Were you? Were you deliver? Was your delivery? Was your delivery, here your is necessary, was your delivery normal? Okay, after this we are going to move to the another question, that is G, Why did the health workers make gender error about the author's daughter? The health workers made a gender error about the author's daughter because they referred to the baby as male despite her being female. They might have been made this mistake due to sloppiness or lack of attention to detail. According to the author, how do people perceive the career of health workers? According to the author, people perceive the career of health workers as not glamorous, but as a profession where workers want to help sick people get well. Patients and their families expect health workers to live up to this ideal and provide compassionate and effective care. Now I am going to move to the another. If you become a health worker in the future, what would you what would be your priority? How would you treat your patients and their families? Discuss with your friends. If I became a health worker, my priority would be to provide the best possible care to my patients, ensuring that they feel respected, listened to, and supported. I would endeavor to establish a positive and empathic relationship with my patients and their families, as I believe that communication and trust are crucial in the healthcare field. To achieve this, I would always introduce myself to patients and their families and explain my role in their care. I would also listen carefully to their concerns and questions and addresses them in a compassionate and informative manner. I would keep them informed about their condition and treatment options and involve them in the decision making process as much as possible. Now, the rest one, I would also make sure to take care of my patients and their families with dignity and respect, and be sensitive to their cultural, religious, and personal beliefs. I would be aware of their privacy and confidentiality and ensure that their medical information is kept secure. Finally, I would work collaboratively with other healthcare professionals, including doctors, nurses, and support staff, to ensure that my patients receives in time and complete care. I would treat my colleagues with respect and professionalism and work together to achieve our shared goal of providing the best possible care to our patients. In this way, now I am going to talk about some of the extra pronunciation. Pronounce the following words and then put them in the correct columns. Here we have short U as in book, food, good, look, hook, stood, took, wood, wool. Now long U, hood, book, cook, moon, noon, roof, school, two, Jew, June, mood. Now I am going to present the grammar section. Study the following table. Observe how the imperative sentences change from direct speech to indirect speech. Direct speech now. She said, keep quiet. Answer is, she instructed me to keep quiet. The second question is, please close the window, teacher said. The teacher asked me to close the window. The doctor said, don't overeat. The doctor urged me not to overeat. She said, take the test next week. She advised them to take the test next week. Rest grammar lessons are here. He said, take a taxi home. He insisted on us to take a taxi home. He said to me, please wait here till I return. He requested me to wait there returned. Pranik said, "Let's go out." Pranik suggested that we should go out. I said to him, "Excuse me, sir." I begged him to excuse me. Now change the following sentence says into indirect speech. The beginning of each sentence is given. Please help me fix this machine. She requested me to help her fix that machine. Second B, don't please switch on the fan. The electrician urged me not to switch on the fan. Help me with my homework, please. My friend requested me to help him with his homework. Now let's see. Lend me some money, please. She begged me to lend her some money. Do you do your homework? The teacher told me to do my homework. Don't smoke. The doctor advised me not to smoke. Don't make a mess. My mother advised me not to make a mess. Now, the later in reading one talks about different weaknesses of the healthcare workers in a hospital. Imagine you are one of the staff of the hospital. Now, write an email to the patient's mother apologizing for your behavior. Assure her that there will be improvement in the services your hospital provides. From abc80@gmail.com to sanju2035 at the rate gmail.com. Subject: an apology for showing our rude behavior. Hello, Mrs. Sanju. We are very sorry to know about your experience in our hospital regarding our rude behavior with you. First of all, I would like to thank you for your appreciation for our competent doctors and nurses. Similarly, my name is here, my name is here, I am going to change. My name is Abhishek. Abeshie. My name is Abhishek. I am one of the senior nurses at this hospital here. During your stay at the hospital, you had a very bad experience with our hospital staff. We are acutely aware of our core duty as health professionals. We must provide the best possible care to our patients. However, we have disappointed you and we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused. We accept that we have made mistake. We accept full responsibility for all our colleagues. Please be assured that we are moving quickly to fix our flaws and make sure this situation never happens again. I can also assure you, as a member of the hospital team, that we are dedicated to giving our patients the best possible treatment. We appreciate the trust you have placed in us and will do our best to live up to it. We apologize once again for any inconvenience or discomfort caused to you and your daughter while we were in the hospital. We sincerely hope that you will give us one more chance to help you and show you how committed we are to providing healthcare excellence. Yours sincerely, Abhishek Adhikari. Now, after this, I am going to request you all to read this lesson. If there is any kinds of confusion, mistakes, or any queries, please write the comment and like and share my channel. More you subscribe, more new videos you will get. More you like, you will encourage me to put some more new informations and videos. I will try my best to put all the lessons very soon, which will give you more, it means support to prepare for the forthcoming SEE exam. And after the end of the lessons, I will put some extra ideas or also the free writings exercises samples I will put. Till then, have a nice day. May God bless you. Again, I am requesting you to put your queries, questions, or comment. It will help me to solve the inherent problem in the presentation. Till then, thank you very much. May this video benefits you all. Have a nice day.